everyone, this is Alex from Alex's Autism Exceptions channel. Wherever you are watching in the world, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I have a very, very important video to talk about. This is about why it's so important to have a positive self-image of yourself and own who you are and own what you do, and how doing so can eliminate so many stresses of life that most people do face, and it's going to help you lead to a better quality of life. So I definitely think this video is worth it to watch. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I'd like to address in this is that autism is a social disability, but it's not an awareness disability. So for example, if we do feel like if we are being socially awkward and behaving differently than the people around us, not only do some of the people around us notice it, but we tend to notice it as well. And there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But I just wanted to give you all some advice about how you can let any judgment that comes to you roll off your shoulders. The first thing you should think about if people ever judge you is that you know your entire life story, and they, especially if they just met you, know absolutely nothing about you. They don't know where you came from. They don't know what your story is. They don't know what you overcame. They don't know what you plan to do. They don't know the progress you've made in your career or your schooling. So they, yeah, it is pretty pointless what they think. The other thing I think it's important to be aware of is that, if you, like when you, achieve a positive self-image, the negative things, that people have to say about the condition, they mean absolutely nothing, if you own who you are. What I mean by that is, I have had people insult my autism ever since I self-accepted myself right around a year ago to this day. And what they did is just roll off my shoulders. I mean, they mean absolutely nothing to me. Somebody says, somebody could literally say to my face, I don't like your autism, and I won't react to it in the slightest. It means nothing to me, and I'm at that point now, and that's a really good point to be at, and it's very hard to get there. It took me about 9 years to get to that point from when I knew I was autistic, but once you do, that takes away a lot of, frankly, unnecessary anger, and anger, in most cases isn't good. It raises your blood pressure, it puts you in a bad mood, it stresses you out, so, if you can avoid that, simply by accepting your own journey, and who you are as a person, because, I believe everyone with every condition was made with that condition for a specific purpose. So if you embrace that, and make that part of your identity, and talk about that when you talk about your journey, then what people say to you that's negative, it's gonna go right over right past you. You're not gonna feel it. And I'll say it again too. The people who say things that are meant to put me down and put me in a bad mood and unconstructively criticize me, they no longer have an impact on me. And I mean that's inner peace right there. That is, and I hope every day that more people will eventually come to the inner peace that I have received from this journey. And don't get me wrong, constructive criticism is very helpful. You should listen to that. I am constantly working to better myself and correct whatever wrongdoings I may do. But you're gonna, like, if you have enough time, like, looking at the details, you're gonna know the difference between people offering you constructive criticism and ways to improve yourself, and people just looking to bring you down and put you in a bad mood and try to get under your skin. Especially if you know for a pretty long time the people who are communicating to you. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Your true friends are gonna look out for you, and they're not going to insult you. No, they never will. Unless you, well, I wouldn't say never, but they'll always, if you have a true friend, they'll always make good on it, and they'll always apologize if they do say something that makes you feel bad, like that's meant to hurt. So yeah, you guys will know who your true friends are and know which ones are trying to help you out. So people who are trying to bring you down, just don't listen to it at all, because once you have a positive self-image, then really all they're doing is wasting their time. The bottom line, guys, if somebody insults me because I'm autistic, I couldn't care less about it because I'm proud to be autistic, you know? Your personal definition of what your condition is goes above and beyond what everyone else has to say. So if you do not like your condition, but everyone says, like, everyone embraces you and everyone accepts you, you're still going to have a tough time because you yourself are not proud of who you are. And the opposite is true in my case. You know, I've been with me for over 22 and a half years, so I know exactly. I know exactly the person I am and the person I'm meant to be, and nobody can take that away from me, no matter how hard they try. So if like, as I said, if you're proud to be autistic, then nothing can, like, and not just autistic, but proud of any condition you were born with, that's abnormal, then I do think you've won the game of life in that case. You can do your own thing, and not literally nobody is able to stop you, because the only person that can really stop you is you from achieving your full dreams. So, alright guys, I think that's gonna end it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you may have opened your eyes to a new perspective on this. And if you did, please be sure to like and share the video, because I do want this to get out to as many people as possible. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful day.